sleeping. I think it's something that's really cool in my opinion. Until it's not. Here's the thing, me and sleep, we kind of have a on and off relationship. Mainly because there was one point in my life where I just completely destroyed my sleep schedule for basically no reason. Mainly because I used to spend a lot of my time staying up in the middle of the night, playing video games, and just doing stuff that's not sleeping. Because for some weird reason, I used to think that was extremely cool. Like, I remember going to school and basically telling a lot of people that, yeah, I only got 1 hour of sleep, and I used to think that made me awesome, even though that really makes no sense when you just come and think about it for like 1 second. But I feel like that's something that a lot of gamers have done before. And me saying that sentence just sounds extremely cringe, but I really have no other way to put it, and it is kinda true. It's probably not, but I'm just gonna say it's true, so I can sound right. And I remember back then, I used to feel absolutely terrible, basically all the time, and I didn't really know why. You know, I never sat down and thought to myself, maybe it's because I'm only getting 2 hours of sleep, that's why I feel extremely bad, and I also look like a zombie who just got recently resurrected. That's probably the reason why, but no, it probably had to be something else. Maybe I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. That's why I just feel extremely tired 24/7. And if you're wondering what was the game that I used to play all the way until the middle of the night, it was Destiny 1. Because back then, that game used to be extremely grindy, and also for some weird reason, I really cared about owning every single item and basically having all of the god rules. And when you really come and think about it, that's something that just made absolutely no sense for two reasons. One, you got 0 achievement for doing something like that, so you're basically just wasting your time, and the only thing you get is that you can go out and said that, yeah, I did it. And two, it never really mattered at the end of the day because they ended up making a sequel and you lost everything you got in the first game. So sometimes when I go back and log on to my old account just to feel a little bit of nostalgia, when I look into my vault, the only thing that I can think about is, man, I really did waste my time getting all these items. But either way, that's not important. Eventually, as time went on, I started to realize that, man, it's probably not healthy to only get 2 hours of sleep every single night. I should probably put in the effort to actually fix my sleep schedule. And that's something that I've been doing for the past couple of years, and I actually have been succeeding. I've been going to bed at a reasonable time and actually getting a healthy amount of sleep. But here's the thing, sometimes I'll fail, and I'll just go back to my old gamer ways, and I'll stay up all night playing a video game. And I know when I do that, it is extremely bad, because the next day is basically going to be a challenge. I'm only going to get 2 hours of sleep, and I basically need to function until I can go to bed again. And this is where the main topic of the video actually brings up. And I want to talk about something that I just hate when this happens, and I know I'm not the only person that has to deal with this problem because I've seen other people complain about it too, which made me feel really good because that's how I know I'm not alone, and that is taking a nap. It is something absolutely meaningless, and it's a thing that I try to avoid all the time because I ended up learning that for some weird reason, the whole purpose of a nap is to basically have a quick sleep when you're just extremely tired. You know, you didn't get enough of sleep, so you need to just find any way to get some more, even if it's a couple minutes. Like sleeping in class when you speed run the project just so you can go take a nap and sleep for the rest of the period. But here's the thing, it straight up does not work. It does the opposite effect, and I hate it. You somehow go to bed for 30 minutes, and then you wake up 2 times more tired than if you just didn't sleep. It's like if you wake up in the middle of the night. Every time when that happens to me, I know I'm just ruined for the whole day, because I know I'm just gonna be on my phone watching YouTube or play a game or something, or even go on my PC, and I know suddenly out of nowhere I'm just gonna pass out, and then wake up a couple hours later even more tired. And it's something that makes no sense. I don't know why this happens. I see that this only happens to some people. Like, I will see some people, they'll take a nap and they're actually just filled with energy. It doesn't work for me. So it's a thing that I basically make it my mission to avoid doing. And that can be really challenging if you don't get enough of sleep. You're basically just walking around like a zombie and you're trying your hardest not to fall asleep. So you try to do anything to basically avoid this process. Rather that's going on your phone or just constantly thinking about stuff that doesn't matter. Like I have so much memories of me in class and I'm just dozing. I'm just starting to fall asleep. And I'll just think about anything for that not to happen. So that's just me tapping my pencil, making the person next to me go absolutely insane. Imagining there's like a very cool shadow fight that's happening in class, just so I can stay awake, so I can avoid falling asleep and taking a nap. And I hate it. It is something extremely annoying, and it makes no sense. I should not be able to go one whole day not sleeping, and I'll be completely fine the next day, than if I fall asleep in the middle of the day, and I feel even worse. I just don't understand it. I hate it. And it's just something that I wanted to go and complain about. Anyway, that's it. This is just something that I wanted to yap about. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See ya.